decades, I was involved with different kinds of peace endeavors, including writing a universal peace covenant with a group of people. It took us a year to do that, and attending several different ceremonies of planting peace poles. And if you have ever seen a peace pole, it can be different heights. Usually they have 4 sides, but they can have 6, 8, 12, 16 sides. And it says, "May peace prevail on earth," in different languages. I want to share with you how these came about. It's an endeavor of the World Peace Prayer Society, which I learned about in the early 1990s. I was at a conference in Los Angeles, and at the conference, they had a peace flag ceremony, which took probably a couple of hours. I don't know exactly how many countries there are in the world now, somewhere around 200. And so at this peace flag ceremony, they had young people, high school and college age, who had flags, kind of like the big flags that are carried during the Olympics. They were wearing white gloves, and each person walked into the middle of the stage, and they were carrying the flag of a particular country, and they said, "May peace prevail in Armenia, may peace be in Armenia, may peace prevail on earth." And then they had a stand, they put the flag in there and walked off the stage. And so over and over and over again, with every country in the world going alphabetically, they did that, and then at the end there were all of these flags. The World Peace Prayer Society started in the early 1950s by a man, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, his name is Masahisa Goi, who after World War II, he was in Japan, which was devastated by bombs, and so he was praying and meditating on what to do to avert World War III, because it seemed apparent to him that things hadn't really changed and humanity could easily get into another world war. And in his prayer meditation, he received this vision for everybody around the world to think and pray this prayer, "May peace prevail on earth," based on the idea, which is a principle of New Thought communities, as we are, that thoughts are things, thoughts are real, and that what you think has a definite manifested outcome. So his belief and endeavor and mission was to have people around the world pray this prayer, "May peace prevail on earth." And so the peace poles are one way of doing that. And another way of doing it that I love, they do an essay contest and an art contest for young people. So they have kids from age 5 to 18 in different age groups who submit artwork, and each year there's a particular theme for the art, and each of the art pieces has to have the words, "May peace prevail on earth." And I think about what that would be like for a child to contemplate doing a piece of art that says, "May peace prevail on earth." And I don't know if you're aware that many sacred paintings were done with people who were contemplating something sacred, God, Jesus, Mary, and that the actual producing of the art is in itself a kind of meditation, because it means entraining your mind with that thought. And so think about a 5-year-old who's doing a drawing, contemplating "May peace prevail on earth," and how that would shape his or her life. I firmly believe that protesting and all that stuff is fine. I had my share of that when I was in college, until I believed, at least for myself, that that wasn't really causing any kind of change. I mean, especially when people are fighting. I was one time at a meeting of young people. I was probably, 18, and the people who were going to this peace rally were fighting about who was more committed to the cause, the people who would leave if the police came in, or the people who would lie down and get run over. And I'm thinking, okay, how is this bringing about peace for people to be fighting about whatever? And so I think the reason why people fight, the reason why people are at war with each other is because they're not at peace with themselves. And so we need to be at peace with ourselves to even have compassion for other people who think and act differently than we do. So